Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. I don't know about you guys, but when it comes to myself during the winter time, I struggle significantly with holding myself accountable and kind of being on top of my goals. Something about winter just always feels very lazy for me. I like to vegetate on the couch and not really get so much done. And I don't know if it just has something to do with seasonal depression, the winter blues, or just feeling kind of lethargic after the chaotic, crazy holiday season and then family time and workloads, and everything just feels super heavy during this time. But I looked up and I believe it's 11 days until spring, and this is the time of year where I start to get a little bit busy again, in the sense of not only am I mentally more busy, but I'm actually physically more busy. And I really love to touch on the topic of productivity a lot because I think that it really just holds us all accountable. And I wanted to specifically make a video about how to remain productive through chaos. I know a lot of my subscribers are moms and you guys have busy work schedules, or you have crazy family lives and maybe you feel like it's just difficult to manage yourself properly. I am going to give you guys my very specific helpful tips that have allowed me to remain productive through chaos, because we all have crazy lives. Obviously, some of us have different levels of crazy than others, but I would say that majority of us, especially during this time with the recession and with just everything being more expensive and everyone working more, especially from home, it's been kind of hard for people to compartmentalize what needs to get done and how to actually achieve it. I wanted to give you guys my tips from the perspective of someone who does struggle with keeping myself productive in a healthy way and kind of actually struggling with achieving some goals that I have set for myself due to just kind of falling by the wayside or procrastinating. I feel like there is no better person to teach you guys about how to remain productive through chaos than the person who had the most issues with getting it together. I am going to teach you guys today. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video and you guys learned something from it. Do not forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you like these types of videos from me. And also let me know what videos you guys want to see next. And I also wanted to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. All right, let's get into today's topic. Hey guys, I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about BetterHelp, which I think is an amazing way for you to start prioritizing your mental health and getting your head on right for just amazing, easy-going therapy that I think we all can use in our life. I have been such an advocate for BetterHelp because therapy has been something that has really, truly saved me through a lot of different things that I have needed help with in my life. And it's really nice to have something that is super easy to attain and use and be something that you guys can all just access from your own home. So BetterHelp is a customized online therapy that offers video and phone and even live chat sessions with a therapist. They have over 25,000 different therapists that work in network that give you access to help that may not be available in your area. You're going to just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs. You can also request a new therapist with no additional charge. I want you guys to definitely utilize BetterHelp if it's something that has been on your mind. You can join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with BetterHelp, and you're going to get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Haley. Definitely give it a try. Let me know what you think. And thank you, BetterHelp, for sponsoring today's video. Okay, tip number 1 for remaining productive through chaos is to stop multitasking and to focus on one goal or task at a time. I know for me, what really screws up my entire scheduling when it comes to getting things done is my inability to realize that I cannot do everything at once. I think a lot of us will wait till the last minute to start getting our situations handled. And what ends up happening is we say, okay, I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do this, let me do it all at once. And then we end up having burnout, or we experience just extreme stress. We don't get it done right, and we end up doing whatever task that we needed to get done sloppily. And it honestly feels like a loss because you were not able to achieve the goal the way you wanted to. A lot of the times you will end up slipping off again and trying to put it off until the next day. And this is what happens when we try to multitask. I think that the best habit that I have been able to accumulate and put into my own personal life has been to focusing on one task at a time without thinking about all the other things I need to get done. And it's a very mentally tough thing to do because naturally you're going to have the weight of whatever you need to get done on your shoulders, and it's difficult to push it out of your brain, but you need to in order to get the things done quicker. So for me, I will say, okay, I have to get one video down for a sponsored post, and even though, let's just say I have 4 other videos that I have to do that day or that week, I will pretend like they don't exist, get this one thing done, and then I move on to the next. And for some reason, it allows me to achieve the goal faster. It makes me feel a lot better, and I'm less stressed, and I get it done without any issue. I don't know why. There's something to be said that when you try to do so much at once, everything starts going wrong, and then you feel like the universe is telling you to stop doing it, which it's not true. It's just that we sometimes feel very overwhelmed by our own lives, and the best way to truly conquer things and get things done is to just focus on one thing at a time. The second way to remain productive through chaos is to time block out your day. So for me, I am a very present person in the sense of I will just kind of nilly-willy go about my day. Like I'll have like an idea as to what I want to do, but nothing super specific. And then even if I have a goal that I want to get done or a task that I need to achieve, I will kind of just say, okay, maybe I'll do it today or whatever. What ends up happening is I don't end up doing it because I will find other things that were of more importance at the time, and then it gets pushed to the next day. So time blocking has truly helped me in actually grabbing something and getting it finished. So not only does time blocking actually help you create the boundary with yourself to get it done, but it also creates the boundary with other people in your lives. So if you're struggling to kind of say no to things, or you don't really know how to micromanage parts of your life, the best way to do it is to tell people, hey, I have something going on from 1 to 3. It's non-negotiable. It has to get done. But from 3 on, I am free and I can hang out. Same with telling yourself that, hey, I can, get everything done I want to get done prior to 1 to 3, but once 1 to 3 starts, I have to hone in on this project or this task or whatever you need to get done, and really look at it as like you're showing up to class and you can't miss this class. Like if you show up a second late, the door locks. Look at your task like that. Show up, time block it out, and it will feel like an actual job, like something that you have to show up for. I don't know why, but it holds you accountable way more than you think it does. It just feels right and you get it done. So if you struggle with getting things done, give yourself a schedule into where it needs to fit into so that you have no excuse that you can make as to why you didn't do it. Okay, so the third thing that will really help you remain productive throughout having chaos is to take notes and write things down. So for me, I have always been someone that's mind goes a mile a minute. I don't know what it is, but I just think of a million things a day, and I'm super creative. I believe that that is why I have the career I have today, because I am a creative. I am always thinking of the next big project, the next cool thing I can do, and my mind is just always coming up with ideas. And I used to get so annoyed with myself because I would come up with a million things a day and never write them down, and then I would forget them. And I would always say, oh, I won't forget it. This was super important. And then I ended up forgetting it anyways. We have so much going on in our day-to-day lives. If you don't write things down, you're just not going to remember it. So for me, journaling or having like a daily planner, some sort of schedule that you write things down on is going to be key in making sure that things get done. If you have a million and one things that you have to accomplish and do, having them written down will almost keep you accountable, and also you will not forget to do them because they're written out. You can't forget if it's written down. And there's also a science behind writing things down and you actually getting them done is actually a lot more probable, which is insane. So they say if you write something down, the chances of you getting it done are way higher than had you have not written it down at all, which I think is really awesome. So I have found that writing things down not only makes sure that I am organized and I remember it, but it also kind of gives me that little, oh, I got to get this done. It's something that needs to, be checked off my schedule and I can move on to the next thing. And don't always like stare at the notes, because obviously if you have a million things written down, it's going to overwhelm you. But just look at one line at a time, and then when you achieve it, put a check mark by it. And it's going to feel really nice to have that kind of showing that your progress is in motion. Okay, number 4, for remaining productive while having chaos going on in your life, is to be honest with yourself and self-aware. I think a lot of us are a little bit too easy on ourselves when we fall by the wayside, and I do not believe in bullying yourself or making yourself feel bad for not achieving things. But what I will say is a lot of us do lack self-awareness. We will blame everyone and everything as to why things are not getting done in our lives. Oh, my kids are being loud, or my professor held me in too late and I wasn't able to get home in time. We always have an excuse. And I think that when we stop making so many excuses as to why we can't get things done, we will be a lot more able to do things. We're going to be more capable because you're holding yourself accountable. You're being honest with yourself and you're being aware. I like to talk to myself in a healthy way that also keeps me disciplined. So I'll say something like, Haley, you are more than capable of doing this today. Show up with a smile on your face and do it, and you will feel so much better afterwards. And I think talking to yourself like that is better than saying, you're dumb, you're stupid, if you don't do this, you're going to end up regretting it. Like, that type of self-talk just never really feels like a good pep talk for me, and I feel like it actually just sets me back. So I think that just having a positive, healthy self-talk that holds you accountable, makes sure that you stay disciplined, but also is kind to yourself, is the key to getting things done. Productivity is a mental situation. We need to be mentally strong. We need to be mentally accountable. And a lot of the times we are always trying to go off of vibes. Like, oh, my vibe isn't good, so I don't want to do it. But a lot of the times, I think having an honest conversation with yourself and being aware is saying, I'm not always going to feel up to the task. I'm not always going to feel good. But I do know that if I get it done, I'm going to feel better afterwards. And I don't know, that just has really helped me. I have thrived, or not really thrived. I have used the excuse my entire life that if I wasn't feeling up to it, I'm not going to do it. And as I get older, I've realized that that's a toxic way for me to have a relationship with myself, because you can go periods of time, whether it's a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, a month, with you not feeling up to the task because maybe it's just not a great month for you. And for me, what has kept me healthier mentally and happier has been saying, I'm not always going to feel 100%, but I do know that if I get something done that needs to get done, I'm going to feel better. And I think that that has shifted my mindset a little bit. So I think that you guys should try that out and see how it works for you. Okay, and the 5th and final thing that is going to really help you keep a productive schedule through chaos is to plan your day the night before. It is so important to me that I have been doing this, because when I tell you I am the queen of waking up and finding out what my day holds, like, that is who I am. When I tell you I am no better person to make this video, like, I mean that, because I was the queen of waking up and figuring out what my day held. And it really took a lot of discipline and work and self-talk for me to get to a place where I had a healthy conversation with myself that this needed to change. So for me, what has really helped me stay organized, feel fulfilled, feel happy, and actually get things done is planning my day the evening before. So let's just say, I had a crazy intense day and I want to take off my makeup, get in the shower, do all the things I need to do in the evening. What I'll do is I'll get in bed, I'll either take my laptop out or a notepad, and I'll go over the things that I want to do the next day, so that when I wake up in the morning, I kind of have a clear example and idea as to what needs to get done without feeling overwhelmed or blindsided by my own schedule. You're not blindsided if you created it the evening prior. It's just something very organized. It's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel accomplished. And it only takes 5 to 10 minutes to truly get it going and curate it to feel satisfied and happy. So for instance, let's just say I need to film a video, I need to take an Instagram post, I need to go to lunch with a girlfriend, and I need to go to the gym. I will write all of that down in my planner and just put down an idea of the times that I want to do it. I'll also write a time block for something healthy that makes me feel special. So I'll do something like from 1 to 2, meditation and eating a bowl of fruit. And something about just kind of time blocking out something healthy and special for myself has really made the difficult parts of my day a little bit easier. So let's just say you have a crazy schedule where you're not really able to do a lot of things for yourself. Even time blocking out 10 minutes just for something that has to do with self, I really want you guys to start incorporating that into your schedule, and it will keep you feeling good. I think we all need to have, like what Nabella Noor says, pockets of peace each day to keep us going and happy. And I've been really trying to implement that in my own life, and I think that you guys should as well. And it will just automatically make you a little bit more determined and excited to do the things that maybe aren't so great. I hope that this video really helped you guys. Being productive is definitely not something that is just gonna happen overnight. We need to start kind of with habit control, and these are great ways to start shifting your mindset and getting a clearer vision as to how you need to do things for you to be successful and happy and goal-oriented and get the things that you want out of life. And remember, productivity isn't just about career. It could also be about your fitness. It could be about your health. It could be about your passion projects. It could be about anything. And I really wanted this video to not be so career-based and just life-based, because we all deserve to be happy in every area of our life, and we all deserve to be happy in the way where it feels like it's being properly managed and not mismanaged. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you have any suggestions, leave them down below for videos you guys want to see from me. And again, don't forget to check out BetterHelp. I will leave everything you need to know about it in the description box. And again, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah. Bye, everyone.